What up, chat? Objection. Objection. Shan, you get to be in the Discord too. That's crazy. To be in the chat. It's time for Based Attorney. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy November. Fresh new month. Hope you guys are doing well. This is not the game I meant to start. Whoops. Whoops, eto. Hope you guys had a nice weekend. Didn't work too hard. We're back with more Based Attorney. You already know. Bum, 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 bum. Ready to get back into it. Continue the narrative. We had to take a little break, but we're back. It's case number 3. Pretty long one. I think we have a little bit left of the story of this one. Like we're like mostly through the case, and then we get into I think the trial. Thrill being in the Discord. Yeah, it seems like you're talking to everyone and having a nice time. Not much about Ace Attorney, but when does Dark Phoenix show up? Funny you say that. In this case, there's kind of a Dark Phoenix. Double H, what's up? Famed artist of the House of Justice. What up, Ahmed? Yeah, I'm glad you've been assimilated into the dope community that is the House of Justice, Shan. And we're back with some more VAs from our jury here. So let's get right into it and say hi.
I am the one.
Hello.
Hey,
Whoa!
Oh, hi.
Whoa!
We are ready to start. Thank you guys for being here.
Both heavy voice, double
I
voice.
heart justice, undefeated in the East.
Undefeated of the Based Attorney.
There you go.
Sure.
There you go.
Yeah, tell that the 4 will my turnabout.
We got pretty
Oh,
far
I
into
keep
this
forgetting how loud
case,
this
but I
is.
think we're close to the end of the little spot. We had to end at a weird spot.
Yeah, it's
But-
Disgusting.
we had-
But it shouldn't take long to get through that, and then we're going to see if we can knock out the next leg of it, which I think most of us here are needed anyway, so it'll work out. Oh, hi.
Oh shit.
Right,
Oh,
we're here.
so now I know where you are in the story.
So
what
we
did I
have-
do?
Perfectly, who is?
Oh yeah,
who
we
is
had the
next?
4 Cyclops on the
Oh shit.
advantage.
Oh shit, that's me.
Now we did examine everything, so that's good. See if we need to go anywhere
Alright.
else.
Oh, well.
Oh, we're here. Okay.
It's my turn to be back.
Vitamin Square.
There he is. Old CD's back, feeding the pigeons again.
There, take this, and get out of my park.
Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya, let's just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we can.
What? Why? Hello, old man.
God damn it! What are you doing?
Huh? Ahem.
Hey, did he just turn his back? He just turned his back to us.
I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in that court this morning.
Hey, Mr. Kudo.
Patient.
Look, we really need to talk to you, all right?
Out with the demons. And get fortune.
Ow, 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 ow. Seeds, shell splitters, ow, painful, ow.
I always knew you were a demon, Maya.
That is harsh.
Wrong character, I think.
Sorry about what happened earlier. My bad.
Everyone's will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the service's backside that he can remember her face. I did the brave animal.
Not at all.
And you listen to me, boy. I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. She put some white powder in the jungle lat's cappuccino.
We hear you.
And another thing, the jungle layabout was wearing an earpiece. And at the same side as the lens on his broken lens spectacles.
I'm really sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the base, so what? I didn't know what I saw. I told you.
Alright. Take it easy, Mr. Cooper.
Oh, but take it easy, just back your hair, brat. Take this.
Ow! This episode
Sure
sucks.
loves
You said you were a craftsman, right?
That one world cast on is a craftsman like me aside on in drones.
Surely that's not it.
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. You hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
I wanted to stick my fingers up that trembling old judge's nose, and screamed right down his earhole, "Objection!"
Damn, what the fuck, dude?
Oh.
Copyright?
Did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
My frustration inside and it's ready to burst out.
Let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? Suck it up.
Suck it.
Guess we gotta let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days, huh?
Of course not, you idiot! All I'm good for nowadays is running rants.
Errands, you mean?
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some breadcrumbs, take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman?
Well...
Buy me some bread, now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some silly pigeons? And people say what I want, get lost, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at a restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, hey, that's my line. What did you just say? I meant at that restaurant? Hold up, by restaurant, are you talking about Trivian? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did. The very day that same junk brat was poisoned.
What?
Whoa!
So hey, on the day of the incident, you were asked to do what exactly?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that junk lands slop over the table. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke the face. It all happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me.
Let's kill them, why you? Call them to the police.
Call them to yourself, I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time.
Did you end up calling the police?
Jump scare Armstrong.
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
What? Do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for a payphone.
I couldn't find one right away, you know. I wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes?
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened.
Yes, sirree. The owner was at Trevians on his own.
Why didn't you mention this in court this morning?
Well, how if you had given me the chance? But you all bullied me out of that courtroom.
Oh.
Flashback.
Shit. Thank you, Kuno. Shut the fuck up and get out.
I've got to say.
I don't care, get out.
Oh, Jess, I remember something else.
The bailiff, get this old ass man out of my courtroom.
It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame.
Could have at least told us before we got to court, man.
Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that woman, woman, those are her pronouns, alone in the restaurant.
We're into 2018, times have changed.
That's true. This is the currently dated version, or updated version. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose.
What do you mean?
Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Ah,
Oh, sure, go ahead and say it wasn't the way as usual. I suppose I should have gotten myself covered in pigeon poop instead, hmm?
Need to get more details about what exactly happened. Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong.
So yeah, that's gonna be Maggie.
alright, let's go. Let's go find.
Yeah,
Mr.
go run along, you kids.
I'm out of here.
Alright, what's in the kitchen? Mr. Armstrong's out again.
But the place is
Or
open for
is
business.
it Mrs. Armstrong now?
Yeah, I guess it's Mrs. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef.
Hey, it's not my fault, Javi. Don't take it out on me.
Maya become the chef.
Become chef.
No, I would eat everything.
True. Oh, this is just a recap of what's already been said. We're not going to say all that.
Ugh, missing when we need to talk to her the most.
Maybe she's trying to avoid us on purpose.
I still have to always be reminded that this.
The moment you said this was updated, I'm like, uh-oh, I have to change gears.
Yeah. It is something to focus on.
Oh, Javi, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's going on? How's jail?
Oh, you know, they gave me a TV. Been watching Gundam. How about you?
Well,
I've stayed up all night and watched it.
You're gonna blog about
Blogged
Gundam?
about it. Yeah.
Which version
only
of
this
Gundam?
one. I don't
That's
care
awesome.
about the others.
Wow, it's pretty touch and go with Gundam, isn't it?
Yeah. Then there's this weird French guy right here.
That's not.
That person's not French. Try again.
This weird Japanese guy here.
Well, he was all over the place with his testimony, so...
He's not the only one.
Huh? What do you mean?
Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember or the incident.
Is it possible
Don't
she's the
say
one who's
Gundam was
remembering
bad.
Shh.
it? Incorrect.
Maggie, you know how you said that in front of that everyone else provided the testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember, right?
Yup.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Biggest contradiction's the other guy with the scouter.
I is
The
Bardock.
other guy. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee, probably.
But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the cup?
Yes, I did.
That does not look like my hair.
So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it?
Well, it was either him or the Dark Gundam, but I guess him. Also, the CD vanished. You know, the CD. It had the writing on it.
Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right?
It was MC Bomber. The name was scrawled on the sports paper as well.
Yeah.
Never let me look at the evidence anyway.
They never did find that CD.
I need backup!
Or the victim's medication. Or G Gundam in Blu-ray.
Fuck, man!
Oh, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me.
True.
We never did find the HD re-release of the dub.
You said that you passed out when the victim Glenelg collapsed, is that right?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. I used to be a cop. I mean, when I came to the restaurant, it was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir.
So, between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on in Trivian.
Nope. Why?
Kind of
boy.
important.
Is it?
The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture.
Chased out of the picture. Yeah, I have a restraining order on him.
Old CD.
Um,
I don't think that's correct. The old
you.
CD wasn't inside the restaurant when he was told to go call the police.
Exactly, and you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
Mrs.
Mrs. Who?
No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong?
Mrs.
You don't think the senator framed me?
That might be easier.
oh, that's better.
When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that the center isn't involved in this at all. It's like Master!
It's like Master.
Sorry.
It's like the Master. It's like Master Asia biting the paw of Domingashu. Are you sure about this?
About this bit, no. I don't think it's gonna last longer. But the old man said as much as when we spoke with him about him earlier.
I don't know. Things that man says don't add up for some reason.
Maggie looks like she's trying to figure out something.
Why are there two Kyojis?
It's a real question.
Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old CD.
He needs to be put in jail. He's a pervert. Carry on. Next question.
Dang, relax. He might be alright.
Ah, I feel much better after the trial this morning. Been a bit of a court. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings added. Oh my god.
It's a tough
For
one.
years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man.
He's not really that bad for an old man, though.
Yeah, we've seen worse.
Jimmy?
Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Reminds me of the circus case.
Huh?
True.
I thought you were... Okay.
Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you gotta tell us. Especially if it's anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony.
I'll spill it all and see what you make of it.
Alright,
Alright.
give us the juice. Is there anything about his
Juice, huh?
testimony that stood out?
Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with.
Doesn't quite... What?
Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table,
Damn, lights out.
it's true there was another customer in the restaurant,
Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo.
but I can't really say. There was an old man.
Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man?
Hey,
No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman.
Oh, what?
Not that I would
Lady?
know that.
Are you sure, Maggie?
Wow. It's the year 2024. I can't be so sure, but
True.
I assume so.
So, what does this woman look like?
Like you. I mean, she was creepy. Yeah, like you, and she had a cackling laugh.
Uh-oh. Creep.
Cackling?
I don't get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently. And their name is Galaxy.
All right, bye, Maggie. We gotta go interrogate someone else now.
Alright, let's
Don't
go
we
to
have
the
something
criminal.
to deliver?
Ah!
Do
Oh
we?
yeah, you have to. Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
back
the
to
lunch.
yeah, the lunch.
Oh yeah, we should do it for
Yeah.
Gumshoe.
Oh, the Blu-ray
Here,
of
here it
Gundam.
is, your lunch. The lunch special.
No.
Not that one.
Oh, okay.
Surprised I would even-
launch. Also, weeks late.
Here it is, some matches. Burn the whole place down.
No.
Yeah, here, have a smoke break.
Oh hey, yeah, I got something that you're gonna love. I'm just gonna eat it actually.
Really? What is it? Gundam? Blu-ray?
Lunchbox, no.
Oh. Wow,
You can eat
a
it.
lunchbox! Weenies! Oh, I can't believe it. Thank you. Did you make this just for me?
Wow, you are really fucking that up, huh?
Actually, it was Detective Gumshoe that made that. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you?
Detective Dick, huh?
Yes, Gumshoe is really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this too.
I can't accept it.
But you just ate.
You just ate it!
it!
Alright, Maggie, come on, don't be like that.
Rules are rules. They'll back you up if you break them in.
Somehow when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems like a whole lot scarier.
Aren't you already locked up?
And anyway, I hate weenies. I'm a lesbian.
Oh. Okay.
It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with hobby.
That is
Huh?
well.
She's right, it's better than letting it go to waste.
What the heck? It's a
Oh.
puppy.
She spat that out.
What is this?
I'm just eating the rice, bro.
Okay.
Thank you. Alright.
I ate it all. How was it?
Hit the spot.
No. I saw that Edgeworth phone background. Say it with your chest. Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir.
Alright, I think we have to go talk to Gumshoe about what the fuck just happened.
Well, how do we give him the bad news?
Mr. Dark.
Oh wait, I just realized some.
More panic here.
Oh, I need
The
brand
main
new-
server just went up in smoke! Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent is here already.
Yeah.
You go, Apple. You go.
Yeah,
There's
not
a
me,
problem
alright.
with the internet too.
I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief!
But I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap
Asian
operas.
dramas.
Maybe this would have been better by Morgan. I'm gonna have to wait, Chief! I'm throwing the switch!
No! No! I was looking at the G Gundams now. No!
Oh my god.
Hot to trot girlfriend?
We're not gonna talk about that. Anyway,
Oh
Wow.
fucking.
Wow,
I don't know.
This place is
I don't
really
know.
buzzing.
something must be going down. Something really big.
I don't know where fucking Zeno is, so I'll take Gumshoe for him if you don't mind.
What are you doing
Never
here,
mind,
pal?
Sam's here.
Wait, Sam here? Sam's here. You're up.
Hi, Sam.
Sam's here.
What, do you wanna
Here,
cut your
here,
salary
here.
more
For
or
a
what?
while.
Here he
Sam.
is line.
Yeah, you did.
What are you doing here, pal?
What are you doing here,
Detective
actually?
Gumshoe.
You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into briefing if you stay.
What? Briefing?
We got big problems here today.
Why? What's going on?
It's a virus! A virus!
Oh, the virus.
There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system.
But I really need to ask you some questions.
Let's talk.
Watch me ask anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna only say this once, pal, so listen up.
Yeah.
No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear?
Okay.
If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there.
In the college diet. We're not thinking about borrowing money, detective. We just want info.
Oh. Is that all? Well, let's see.
Not in front.
Tender lender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark.
Damn.
And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling them all their debts.
Really?
Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady.
All right. I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute.
The
Did I
lady?
just say that lady?
Who's the lady he's talking about, Javi?
I don't know. I'm about to ask.
So, what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know.
What?
Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal?
Here, I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable.
What's up with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is?
Well, Javi, do you?
Computer virus? Sure. I mean, in simple terms, of course.
Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Javi.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
Hey, that sounds
That sounds
pretty
like
cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright?
That sounds like a TV show.
I think they're making fun of me. Oh, I'm no expert, but at least explain the basics to the two of you.
What is a virus? So,
And now, what is a
Pause that.
virus?
Hold
From
on.
Dr. Wright.
Huh? Where are we stopping?
What happened?
What's going on?
Javi is taking the lab code and be like, reading.
Dr. Wright is about to explain what a
Doctor-
virus is. Please pay attention,
Oh,
especially
no.
all the little kids at the front.
Please consider the following.
You think Dr. Wright knows Dr. House?
Does he know Doctor Strange also?
Remember, it's never lupus.
Right?
Wow, I would love some birria ramen right now. Kane, is that you, buddy?
Okay, where did?
So how's
Javi go?
everybody doing?
Gundam,
fine.
there's a horse now.
Doing fairly good.
Oh, that's great. Chat, how are you doing today? How was your weekend?
That's some expression.
Okay, then what did you do this weekend instead of making odd noises?
Let's see.
Right.
Oh,
know.
we got somebody going, oh no,
More
trials and
noises, I guess.
tribulations happens in 2018. We gotta warn them about COVID-19.
It's gonna be a bit hard since this.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
I thought we were talking about computer viruses for a second.
Wrong virus.
Yeah, hang on. That's a weird virus name, don't you think?
Rip the monetization on the Javi stream.
And nobody wants to. Nobody.
Chief, the virus! There's porn everywhere!
Huh?
Help! It's spreading!
We're gonna get him banned. I swear to God.
It's all we're all going to hell.
Alright.
Gumshoe looks at the computer. Pal, that's not the virus. You just need to close some tabs.
We're gonna get Javi banned one day. I swear to God.
I'm back.
Hey, Avi, how's it going?
Sorry for getting you banned, Cabby.
It's okay. I'll just take you all with me. So a virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage.
Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode?
No, it's all internal.
So the insides go boom then, right?
Imagine all that case data you've got stored on your PCs here in the station. A virus could wipe all that out. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about.
Whoa, that's scary.
Yeah, and what's even more scary is that the viruses are infectious.
Infectious?
Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. The viruses keep spreading faster and faster.
Just like a real virus, huh?
But Why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal?
No, people don't infect their own machines. They send it to someone else's.
What? That's horrible!
Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godot so he catches a cold.
Right, but then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Javi. It's wrong.
What the? What? Huh? How did we get here? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. It's a bad program that causes damage.
And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before.
Name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard it before too. Wait a minute.
It's like a beer.
Wait a minute. Where's that?
What's that?
What's this thing? Do you know anything about this?
No, he doesn't.
Fuck.
I'm trying to concentrate on Mega.
This
is it. This stupid name, I remember it now.
I thought so. Here it comes.
Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark or coughing. What's going on?
It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. Oh my god.
The name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber.
What?
Yeah, the virus that's just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber.
Can you give us any more details, please? Please and thank you. Cherry on
You
top.
have to ask me first.
True.
We already knew about MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of the law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess.
Now the virus has been released, huh?
Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like dancing at a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses. It almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently, the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is tracing the root of this virus on the black market.
You mean someone put this virus up for sale?
Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal.
Huh? How can a virus be
Wow.
worth that much? Shit.
That is
At
wow.
least one,
That's
two.
gonna be a lot of
a lot of instant noodles, pal.
That's a ton of instant noodles.
There's gonna be a lot of gacha games.
Oh no.
Once you make some noodles, at least those are warm.
No, that's not gonna be a lot. There's gonna be like 10 polls and then you're done.
Hey, what do you know about this thing?
Would you mind taking a look
So-
at this?
Like the fact that also her name
Oh
is
shit,
Shaolin
there goes
Drum.
my ear. Hold on, I got it.
No, you
Oh,
can
wait,
have
hold
Seal
on.
do it.
Oh.
Or you can just have Seal.
Seal.
I was gonna say, Siege, do
Yeah.
you want to roll?
Oh god, this one. I love this
You're a robot, Seal. Have fun.
I'm sorry, that data is super admin restricted desktop access password protected.
Hold on.
Oh god, she's
You're not
good
exactly a
Got
robot,
it.
but you know what I mean? You're like a
Got
robot.
it.
A super admin restricted desktop access
You said robot.
password protected.
You're
What?
just robotic in nature. You're still a lady.
I got
Let's
the
admit it
echo.
now.
Madness!
at. We kidnapped
the-
Echo.
Oh
Echo's
my
my
god!
That is Sparta.
Yeah.
She won't tell us unless we say the right code word.
A code word? Sesame.
Beep boop.
Her name is also Palindrome.
all I can do.
If it's not Sesame, then it would be her mother's maiden name. That's how it always
There's no point having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya.
Also, does she have a mother?
I guess she doesn't want to talk about this.
Maybe we should focus on asking about Gunelg words.
That guy.
That guy.
In fact,
Yeah.
his name is a palindrome.
I
Sure.
hate it.
Everyone working in this place has a palindrome name.
About
Including Adam Mada.
Mr. Elg.
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one or two bugs in his personality. Oh, Christ.
Oh? Like what?
He was a bit of a loser. A lame-o, if you will. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it.
Who decided to hire GLaDOS?
Trouble.
What's the matter?
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he really got into no trouble at all. A model employee.
Hey, wait a minute. You said something about him being in trouble. Gotta find out what this trouble was.
Might be. There we go.
About Mr. L. Was he in some kind of trouble?
I'm sorry? Why would you think that?
I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. God damn it.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
I think we actually have all the stuff for this. Let me double check.
It's time for a DDoS attack on her.
I guess.
Actually, yeah, we do.
I guess Mr. Elk was like every other man with his pile of secrets.
All right, we're busting in here.
What is a man?
We're busting in.
What is a man?
What is a man?
Any reference to this case?
So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elk was in?
I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service?
What's she talking about? What the fuck? Okay, I better take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk show have something to do with this?
My prosecutor's badge.
This thing.
Wow, okay.
Hey.
What is that?
A bunch of horse racing tickets. All
Like the
losing
horse
ones.
Gundam?
Exactly.
With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral.
Oh my god.
Is that a whiff of hypocrisy?
But what is the relevance of these tickets?
The victim, Mr. Glenelg, he had a gambling habit, didn't he?
I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time.
Yeah, but not everyone buys as many losing tickets.
Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own.
You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? Oh wait.
The lotto ticket.
It's a lottery ticket.
Isn't it the
is
one
it?
near the
Oh no, that's a...
That's right.
Wait, no, that one might be right, actually.
I think-
Because it's
I-
a
Yeah, that's
flyer.
I think it's probably the flyer we have.
I don't think so. Yeah, we're wrong.
Oh, but be
The robot
careful.
drew us wrong.
If you're
It's your fault,
careless,
Echo.
you could lose everything. You know, money,
We were
People's
too
trust.
etc.
Looks
we were
like-
too logical.
Alright,
Update your drivers.
Anyway, let's
Yeah.
go with the real option.
alright, let's cool it. There's a billion people in my back seat and my car only fits two, so
Hurry, I'm falling out of club.
I'm pretty sure it's this ticket. But I'm gonna check just in
Yeah.
case.
Help.
Looks like it's this ticket.
Help.
No.
I'm hanging out of the car for my dear life. Help.
The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? She's sweating. Maybe
Oh.
bad enough to cause some pretty serious trouble, perhaps?
Oh, you're right. Glenn did have Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand?
Oh, trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money.
But if you win, there's no problem, is
That's
there?
dangerous territory.
And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000.
Yeah, but
It's hard to imagine how he could have been in
You know-
trouble then, isn't it?
it's true that Mr. Leno won $500,000 in the end. That was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that.
Deep trouble? What do you mean?
Mr. Glenelg's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. I think it's
Terrifying and
this person.
ferocious. Terrifying and ferocious.
Someone or something.
She's terrifying and ferocious. I
Good
hate this
job.
game.
You're gonna need
Oh.
an extra voice here.
Let's ask one of my programmers what they think.
Well,
Lythero, what do you think?
I'm taking a break. Fuck off.
Damn. All
That's
right.
perhaps
That wasn't
Ashley to
it
do
either.
too.
All right. I know it is.
Terrifying and ferocious.
I think she's more terrifying personally, but
Yeah, but
whatever.
it's ferocious.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Furio Tiger, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender.
Lender. People with businesses should think hard before naming their offices.
Like, you're one to talk, man. Right, anyway, what do you
Yeah.
think?
Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money.
Oh, no, I mean about Mr. L.
You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigre?
Oh, I know.
I'm sorry, I don't know of any connection between the two of them.
Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Elk and the tiger knew each other.
Right, so it's back in
the
the
calendar.
evidence. The calendar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
let me
calendar.
double check the calendar
Second page.
real quick. The calendar. Let me see. December
Meet with the
3rd is the
tiger.
day of the
Who
incident.
says that?
Meet with the tiger.
Furio Tiger, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elk met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk to him about is his debt.
No.
You're gonna have to put her in rice because she has some water damage there.
True.
It's true
You're gonna-
that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. But $100,000, I think.
100. Damn.
But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear.
Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then?
Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he was used to he said he would use his talents to repay the money. Hold on, I need to stop reboot real quick.
His talents, huh?
I suspect he was talking about programming.
What computer program is worth 100K?
Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work.
I'm so close to cracking this, bro. The program in question, was it by any chance? Oh, perfect. Right here.
My attorney's badge.
Boom! Boom!
Well,
Boom, in your
this
face.
is it. The virus is infecting computers worldwide as we speak. Bomber.
Boom!
In your driver.
Can't touch this.
Error found.
And back to full health. Good shit.
Good job.
Hooray.
Right. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer. But it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep.
You mean he was in debt?
Yes. $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay.
Definitely not.
So, he said he was taking on some extra work. Something
So
a bit
this is-
risky.
So there's 100K in 2018. I wonder what would be with inflation.
Too fucking much.
Several
Rip
million
money.
dollars.
Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Trispian.
Yeah. We come up with these ideas.
From you.
So it's safe for to say Mr. Elk was the creator of this virus, is that right?
The MC bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius. In a bad sort of way, of course. But still
Got it.
genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market.
Conceivable,
Shingo.
bro. Gumshoe was right for a change.
Woohoo.
For 123K. That's a lot. This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for paying his debts.
Interesting. I guess we won't be needing those horse racing tickets anymore.
Maya just eats them.
Throw him back to the floor. Use the trash can, Javi.
Oh, my bad.
Alright, I think that is all for Lisa.
So with inflation, it would be 125K.
Roughly, yeah.
Not the bottom.
Echo, I think that is all of Lisa that we needed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have
Alright,
fun with the rest of the stream.
Yeah, you can go back now.
I feel like there's a little bit more we need to do, but I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's with Gumshoe, because I did remember something in red that
Yeah.
was about that lady.
That lady.
Yeah, so
it's
maybe
true.
if we just talk about
I mean, there's still
Hey,
Viola.
you got anything for
Viola.
me? I'm so
No.
tired.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
So if we
Oh, yeah, he's done.
But
not
what
codes.
about? Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah, but we can talk about profiles. We can talk about profiles. Remember?
Yeah, just present profile there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Talk about just
that lady.
that lady.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
girl who works over at Tinderlinda. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
That should be the least of your worries, pal.
What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse?
Her name's Viola
Cadaverini.
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 You gotta
She's
take
the only granddaughter of Bruto
Hey, yo, that guy looks menacing.
Cadaverini. God,
Really?
Spelling's hard.
Bruto Cadavari? Cavarini? Blah, 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 blah.
They should
Do
get
you know,
the.
you know who that
Cadaver?
is, Avi? Cadavari?
Nah, I never heard of him. Or that pronunciation.
Oh.
Bruto Cadaverini is the boss of the Cadaverini family.
Now,
Really?
Yakuza sound cue.
Cadaverinis.
Boom, boom.
That's one scary sounding name that's hard to pronounce.
We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you?
Absolutely not. What the hell? Hell no. Gotta get some more info out of Gumshoe with his family.
I
Alright.
think. Oh, here we go.
Not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis?
Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who.
You're a cop and you're scared. What the heck?
Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah.
Moolah, as in
They pretty much control all the cash in the city's black market.
black market, eh? And that includes tender lender, I take it.
Sure, no one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini. And I mean no one.
Interesting.
So, oh my god.
Viola.
So Viola
Viola.
is the granddaughter of some mafia boss then?
Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him.
So, how did she end up a tender lender?
I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss of Tinderlinda are pretty tight.
Hmm.
That's what it said in a file I read related to Maggie's case.
Sounds like a pretty important clue.
Ah! I can't believe it. Almost forgot the most important thing.
And that is...
You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go?
Oh,
Oh, the lunch...
Hey.
the lunchbox, yeah.
Wait,
It's
that's
Pearl's
Pearl's
music.
theme for this.
Rice-shaped
It's
lump
Pearl's
in my
music.
throat.
That's how cute he thinks of her.
You remember the weenies?
Yeah, I ate them.
I hate weenies.
Yeah, those.
So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Delicious.
Remember
This
what
cannot
year
be
this
taken
was
out of
in?
context.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna screenshot that.
Oh.
Put that right
That
here.
noise didn't help.
Right there. Alright.
Huh? Delicious.
Yeah? That's what she said? Really?
Well, not
Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared.
Prepared? What do you mean?
I made
not
a
again.
jumbo lunchbox.
Oh,
Do me a favor again, huh, pal? And deliver this.
This sure is heavy. More heavy burden in more ways than one.
I can imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that.
weenies again, Javi. Tell me we don't have to eat these too.
I ate the most.
What do you
I ate
say?
most of them last time. I mean, nothing.
Again. I really can't eat anymore.
It's tough out here, man. Let's go hand them over.
Why?
She's gone. Smart.
She's gone.
You bastard! I have to eat these now.
Holy shit, Master Age is getting his ass whooped.
I hate this.
Maya eat.
You just
Maya
hear him
eat.
say that from
Call me,
like
box. Have a
beyond the
good night.
metal doors.
Anyway.
Also, I don't know if a lot of people know about this, but this case was supposed to be in the second game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but memory issues of the GBA cartridge, so they had to put it in.
Yeah, the original Ace Attorney was a miracle to have landed in the GBA.
That's kind of also why there's no pearls here.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
Pearls is non-existent in this case.
There's one more thing that we did not do.
Yeah, what's that?
Yep.
What are you doing? God.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, see you later.
Oh, I gotta ignore this.
Oh,
Open.
right.
Surgery. Wow.
Holy shit.
That is 4.
And a
Okay,
precious
anyway.
memory. Alright.
Take that.
I and my grandpa's little precious thing.
I need backup!
That is a lot of secrets.
You said that the bandage around your head was from an operation. You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, is that right?
Yeah. The operation was very difficult, apparently.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, is that right? Did the injury in question have something to do with... maybe this? Get hit by a scooter?
That'd be funny.
I mean, I'm trying to think what other clues we have. That makes the most sense. Fuck it.
Actually, alright.
A terrible scooter accident. Huh?
Donuts? I baked them myself. Homemade donuts. Have one.
What's inside?
Jam, man.
I'm sorry, but I didn't quite catch that. No thanks. I'll just not do that. What happened to this woman to her have such a huge bandage around her head? I see some piece of evidence that'll prompt her to tell me what happened. Hurt very badly. Let's look back.
You could look at the repair bill. The one that Apple said.
I'm looking. Going through the list.
It's because of the radio.
The radio definitely landed on her head.
Yeah, sure.
Paid by Tigre.
Paid by to the
Tigre.
Cadaverini family.
Car repelled. Trace food was so bad. Here, have a car repair bill. And this seems pretty obvious that the car was involved in an accident.
Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis
I need backup!
Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why. Is it a profile? It's probably a profile.
It's probably the grandfather. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
It's the only one.
Yep.
Oh look! Oh look! Mugshot of Grandpa.
Old bald ass man.
I know
And
exactly
Yakuza
what I'd do with
just
Cadaverinis.
changed.
You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? Oh, yay.
We got through.
It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. Meow, meow, meow. It was a
Gosh, White
motorbike
Bronco.
or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but...
Wait, she was driving?
Yeah.
I took a blow to the head. A bad one.
KO. Well, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard.
Ran away?
If they stayed, I'd have.
Is it possible, could the person who committed the hit and run have been...
Well.
It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident.
No, you weren't.
It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it.
Uh-oh.
That scared me.
The motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all. Is he?
It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cataverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. Oh, now it's the bike. Now it's the, I mean, look, I pieced it together.
You were technically correct.
It's not exactly a motorbike, but you know, he rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cataverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cataverinas have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they?
Possible. Perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true.
I knew it.
But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive.
How much are we
How
talking?
expensive?
Very, very, very expensive.
She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should probably back off. Anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, is that right?
After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really? Do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. Probably her dad, no? He's
Yeah,
afraid of
I think it's good
granddad
old
again, right?
grandpappy.
Yeah. You're not trying to die. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Budo Cataverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, is that right? Yours beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cataverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money?
$1 million.
That is some crazy Japanese healthcare robbery.
4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure.
Huh? Oh, what? Oh, really?
I guess if
We
she
lost
recovered, I guess if we recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big.
They said the operation cost $1 million.
$1 million bucks?
That's what I'm saying.
My
Oh.
grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay
Time to see inflation.
$1 million in compensation.
Compensation, huh?
It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay it or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow.
I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cataverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather.
Tears.
But I knew that wasn't really true.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
What he did to get the money was evil. He said it was over me, so I helped him.
Up.
Oh, you helped him, right? In what way?
Here, take these.
What are these? Medical papers?
I'm Bruto Cataverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse. I'm going to fucking kill him!
Oh.
Can you pick up the phone already?
No!
Wow, I feel so bad for Vola.
It's inexcusable. There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics.
Is everything alright, Javi?
We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso, because I'm thirsty. I don't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this.
Repair bill thrown to the trash.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
what else do we do now?
We don't need any more of that.
Maybe our guy's in the house at
Okay.
last.
Hey, bonjour. I haven't been waiting for you. Okay, Swim is back.
Senator!
On me.
Oh, good timing.
Oh,
I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
well, you guys good.
Oh, wait,
Anything
wait,
to yourself.
Oh,
no, that's
who's taking him?
Tigray.
Oh,
Who's taking?
I think it's
Tigray.
Sam.
Sam, do you want to take it?
Oh,
Sam is
wait,
gonna be
it's not-
Gumshoe.
not
It's
Sam,
gonna be named.
No, it's
Oh,
not
okay.
Sam. It's not Sam. It's
I
someone else.
can.
Shingo,
I
you're
can
here.
also
Do you
take.
wanna
I
do
can
it?
take.
You want me to take Furio Tigray? Okay.
I don't mind, bro. Do it.
Go
What is
on.
it?
I believe in you.
Wait, can I do it?
Go on,
Well, he
Shingo.
hasn't got anything to say to use, fellas.
Uh-oh. Ah, it's Dark Phoenix.
How do you call him Dark Phoenix?
Ah!
Come out from under the table already, Maya.
Okay, hand it over.
Huh?
Just wanna play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers now.
Oh, I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverina trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you.
Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. You just wanna know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad. And it ain't only her face. She thinks she's a coward because she's a brutal girl. Now that's sad.
I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm gonna expose what you did to get $1 million. What you used to pay this off.
Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you wanna give it to me or not. There's two of us here. You got that? Two.
Wait.
Senator.
Forgive me, this old man. I cannot agree with him.
Oh.
Is that all you just got? I'm taking those papers now. Armstrong, get the lighter.
What? Wait.
Don't take it too hard, Phoenix, right?
I was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down.
No, you shouldn't.
The medical
We
papers
had
are
to
vital
first time.
evidence. Oh.
Hold it, pal!
Oh my god!
Gumshoe to the rescue.
Detective Gumshoe?
The detective? You think you're gonna stop me, Copper? Beat it! Ah!
Whoa. Come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me.
But
Go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh?
you're right. Oh, all right. Thanks, Gumshoe.
Hey, get that back!
Avi, wait! Don't leave me behind!
Maya, let's go.
Book it, come on!
Gumshoe 2,
I'll get,
Gangster 0.
I'll get even with that guy tomorrow. Tenderlender's going down. That's it.
Let's go.
Damn, that was an hour. Damn, clean. Just a little segment. Okay, how long is the next segment, Chico? I think it's like 2
Longer.
hours. It's long? Alright, we're not doing it. Yeah.
Uh,
If long is more than 2 hours, probably not, because I still have to get food with Kaya.
Yeah.
honestly,
It's
maybe,
divided in two. It's actually divided in two, if I remember correctly. So it's not
Jesus.
actually that long.
Say again?
It's not actually that long because it's divided in two.
Oh, it's divided in two. Oh, okay.
Oh, is it divided into?
Yeah, but how long is the first part?
Oh, it is. Yeah,
I would
how long's the
expect 1 hour and a half
Hour and a
because it seems long, but it's normally finished fast by a lot of people.
Yeah, I know that.
Alright.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. That I can maybe do.
It's, the
We've
thing
also
is,
had
that
Consider we've also had a habit of bulldozing through this pretty quickly.
Yeah, trial
yeah,
usually
also-
goes fast.
you also
It's
have to take into
gonna
account.
be 4 testimonies, all of them. I know who they are. You have
That's-
everybody here who's needed.
We have everybody here. Okay.
It's- the only thing that's gonna
Yeah.
play in is whether Javi will get the right answer correctly.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
Sure.
would take,
It's 4 testimonies, all one guy.
Everyone's here though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just didn't want to specify who it was, but yes,
Okay,
you have
give-
everyone.
Yeah.
All right, give me like a quick. We're taking a quick break, chat.
Ported? Wait, where's Ro?
Yeah, you wanna take a quick
Give
time?
me a quick few.
I'm
No,
here.
not 10. Give me like a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Take five. Take 5.
Take 5.
Take 5. I'm gonna
Correction,
go
gun
whiz real
man.
quick. I'm gonna be right back.
Break
Can you pick up
time.
the phone while you're gone?
Do we have the judge?
All right, time to call him while he's pissing.
Wait, do we have the
Can I
judge?
be the judge?
I still still to think about that one.
Wait, because if Viola's gonna be on stand, can I be the judge?
Viola is not in court. Viola is
No.
not ever
Yeah,
anywhere
this-
here anymore.
I mean, I know who's here, who's gonna come.
I'll ask if I could be the judge. Anyway, time to call Galaxy.
Can you not?
But yeah, I'm on standby. I'm ready.
Hmm.
Do-do-do-do.
As you know, I always have the notes. And let's see. I'm actually trying to remember. I can't believe that Viola is not here anymore.
Unless I'm having audio issues, can y'all hear me?
You can't say that in chat. What's wrong with you?
It's not because the streamer is out that you're all wild.
You definitely should not say
I'm pretty
poop.
sure we're muted.
Oh no!
I sure hope so.
I don't think
We're
so.
not.
I
We're
hear-
not.
I hear
We're not.
us in
We're not.
stream.
We're not. We're not. We're
Well, that's
not.
weird. When I turned the stream on, it wasn't like I heard nothing.
Oops.
Good job.
All right. This is definitely a great time. How's everyone doing?
I'm about to finish Metaphor.
Still recovering from my trip, but you know.
I hope you feel better soon.
I think I'll be
As
fine.
soon as I finish these gumshoe lines, I'm back into the mines.
I found it funny how we
Immediately
had
into the
Lupimaya.
mines, huh?
Yeah, I saw that Xeno wasn't here, so I was like,
I need
could probably
backup!
snag a couple gumshoe lines.
Again, Gumshoe, strongest against Gangster.
Mm-hmm.
Gumshoe
Type
anti-gangsters.
advantage, huh? Type advantage. So we open and we have Morgan is gonna have to get ready and Sam as well.
Oh, what about me?
You heard him.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do with this?
Well, you're the accused party. You're gonna speak a bit before the court.
I do.
Yeah, the talk
Yes.
with Phoenix before in the lobby.
Oh, I thought you meant in the thing. I was
Mr.
gonna say, I
Riley,
wanted
do you
to be
think
the
that we have a
judge.
chance
Hopefully.
and stuff like that?
Oh, I was gonna say I wanted to see if I could be the judge.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a moment. You're just. I have everything as usual, and okay.
I will talk a lot.
Maggie and Gumshoe are just gonna speak in the pauses.
I have returned.
Gumshoe
Can I
doesn't
be the
have any
judge,
more lines
Galaxy?
until the to be continued, right?
Mm,
The to be continued is just before the second witness.
Yeah. And
Also-
Gumshoe doesn't appear till then, right?
mhm.
Until after.
Also, Morgan asked if she could be the judge, and honestly, since my mom's probably gonna finish up food during the middle of my fucking thing, then I'm just letting her have it.
I'm
Oh,
back.
gosh, look at your DMs. Look at your
Welcome back.
No, you can take both of those voices. I'm not doing that.
Javi,
Hello.
Galaxy relinquished role of judge to me. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yippee.
Here you go. Oops. Why did I put it as an answer to myself?
Good job.
All right, good luck, Morgan. Be a good judge.
All right.
We believe in Morgan.
Good morning, Javi.
Good morning, Maggie.
So, what do you think is gonna happen today? Yesterday's didn't go so well, and then a giant mystery.
That is true. And we still haven't solved a single part of it yet.
Are you okay, Javi?
Huh? What? Oh, yeah, of course.
I saw that little flash of doubt in your eyes.
No, it wasn't doubt. It was a determination, actually.
Why don't I believe you?
Because you're a hater.
True.
It's nearly time, Maggie. You better get going to the defendant's seat.
Yep. Don't fail me, please. I don't want to die.
You won't die.
Hey, pal.
Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Quit stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that.
How did you know she was stressed?
I was watching through the doorway.
That's not creepy.
You look like you've lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this will help.
Oh. Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too?
Not a million years, pal. Don't tell me that you don't remember this thing.
Come to think of it, doesn't look like one of those aromatherapy bottles.
This is a small bottle that turned at the Trebion's kitchen a couple days ago.
Oh, flashback. Flashback. Aromatherapy oils.
This one's different.
Doesn't have a label either.
Doesn't spell anything.
Quit sniffing that.
No.
We finally got analysis results back from the lab.
So, what is it? Was it poison?
I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication.
Medication?
Yeah, for ears. Topical use only,
Oh
apparently.
shit! Wait, we know what that is.
Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Elk was using for his ruptured eardrum.
I would call him
doing in
Bardock.
the kitchen. Bardock will.
Because it's not a palindrome if you just call him Bardock.
True. What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that?
Someone screwed up. So they only had time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Another hour, and they might have gotten something on the prints, but...
It's gonna weaken its impact as a piece of evidence, for sure.
Okay, pal. This is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today. Got it?
Don't use that word ever again.
You got it. Today's trial, I'm gonna expose that motherfucker for what he's done to my name.
Probably. The court is now in session with the trial of Maggie Bird.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ready and waiting. As always, Your Honor.
Very good. Then we shall get it away at once. Yesterday we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness testimony was plagued with a number of problems.
The mark on the rim of the cup shows that the victim drank from it with his right hand. But according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left.
Thank you, Mr. Goodout. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear.
It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Javi?
Yeah,
Banger
that's
song.
good. Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it.
What?
Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today.
What?
Only losers think like that. You've got to change with the times. That's one of my rules.
Are you implying you've resolved these contradictions?
You know the answers to these
No.
riddles? Fuck!
Godo has a case of.
Is that what you were about to say? The old guy wasn't just throwing seed in here, he was throwing us off the scent. And today I'll prove it.
Very well. Let the first witness take the stand.
Here we go.
I don't want to be the judge anymore.
Oh boy, and you are?
Oh, bonjour everyone! I am Jen Armstrong, the owner of the Chef de la Trivia restaurant at Chanté.
Forgive me for asking, witness, but are you a woman?
Oh, monsieur, as you can see, I am a parent and perky gentleman, no?
Oh.
Twitter has advised me not to answer.
Right.
I don't know how to feel about this, but
That
anyway,
was a
on the
Twitter
day
check.
of the incident, you were in Tresbian kitchen. Isn't that right?
With you, monsieur.
Hmm?
Everything feels right.
Oh boy.
Look at this smug ass.
He's totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy? Shit.
Very well. Your testimony, please, witness. Please tell the court what happened that day at...
Oui, volontiers.
In English, not France. I mean French. Fuck.
Neo France.
Oh, George!
What did what happens there? There were just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art decors that day. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. Perhaps that's what the old man was looking at. A cup, a hairpiece, and glasses. He would have everything in reverse, no?
Interesting. A mirror?
Oui, un grand mirror. La enormous mirror. Don't start in French and then end in English.
It's tough.
And suddenly the mystery disappears. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it.
That would explain the coffee cup and the eardrum conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to front.
What the heck? It's too early in the morning for all this bullshit.
What is it, 7
Now then,
a.m.?
Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Alright, I'm in.
Time to lock in.
And who are the 2 customers exactly?
May of course, the young man who died. And the other not so young man.
Hey! You're referring to yesterday's witness, I presume.
What about the other man Maggie says she saw at the table? Something tells me Senator isn't planning on disclosing his existence.
We need some hard evidence first before we can bring that up, don't we?
I guess I'll just have to try a different approach for the time being. You were experimenting with Art Deco? How come I never heard about that before today?
You are not familiar with the language of interior design, monsieur.
Please stay on topic. Now, why didn't you tell the court about this before?
But I did, just a moment ago.
Excuse me, Mr. Senator. I said to the Senator. This deco you mentioned, are you referring to some sort of...
No, Art Deco. It is a style of design, Your Honor. Please. He's talking about interior design. Walls, ceilings, carpets, that kind of thing.
Ah, yes, of course. That deco.
I was trying to achieve a more effeminate look for my restaurant. I was planning the most about the remodeling of la decor.
Interesting. How big of a mirror are we talking about here?
Buff. Something about 4 meters wide and... Oh, really? How about 2 meters high?
Let's see. If 1 meter is about 1 yard, holy glass in a frame, that's huge.
I was intending to install it on the ceiling eventually.
The ceiling? Is there a mirror on the ceiling? I don't remember.
I know, but I decided not to go through it in the end.
What should I do? Should I ask him more about the mirror? Yeah, let's do that. If you really had such a large mirror in the restaurant, someone would have noticed it. But there's nothing about a mirror in Mr. Kudo or Maggie's Bird's testimonies.
But...
I'll be right back.
Now hold on just a second. You didn't ask, Trite. You have only yourself to blame for such sloppy work.
What?
A mirror was delivered to Tresbienne the day before the incident.
Really?
As Mr. Armstrong testified, he was carrying out some design changes. And as it turned out, he didn't actually use the mirror in the end.
This just doesn't add up. Even if a mirror was delivered to Tresbienne, it doesn't prove that it was in the restaurant the day of the crime.
If you want to doubt someone, Trite, look in the mirror. I'm sure the person looking back at you will be dubious enough.
So the witness yesterday had the victim reflected in the mirror.
Normally, I'd expect people to know the difference between a reflection and a real object.
Normally? How does normality come into this? That's lame, Trite, even for you.
What?
Are you trying to say that if something isn't normal, it isn't possible? Is that it?
Where does this leave... Oh.
Where does that leave the porky-headed lawyer and the top-knot chick over there? And the ungodly cool guy with the mask over here. Well, Trite.
Oh, not the hair, man.
I do not have a knot tie.
Mr. Godard is correct. A lack of normality is no basis for discounting an argument. After all, where does he get all this coffee?
True.
Yeah, logic that's one a day.
So, everything, right? He would have seen everything in reverse.
Oui.
Hey, Javi. We should take a sec and think about what old CD said in his testimony.
How did he phrase that again? Oh, boy was on the same side in the green
The
lenses.
boy was wearing the spectacles on the same side of the something. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt. Flashback, flashback, flashback.
Oh god.
And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand, flashback.
Right.
If he saw everything he described reflected in a mirror, then everything he said would be on the left, which was actually the right, huh?
That clears up all the problems with his testimony, I guess, or does it? Kind of hard to believe everything's at the fault of a mirror, but
You think old CD saw everything through a reflection?
if he did, it would explain all his contradictions in his testimony.
That just makes the situation worse for Maggie. There's gotta be something in that old man's testimony. We just gotta dig.
Alright, let's see. Let's read this testimony. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase in my seat. I'm sorry. Okay. Art Deco, large mirror. Old man was staring at. The cup, the earpiece, the glasses, listening in reverse. Wait,
Wouldn't we need to look at a profile?
let's look at that picture real quick. Wait, the vase was on his right though. Should have been on his left? Technically?
Yeah,
According to the, wait,
I think so, but maybe something else is here. I feel like something else is wrong, but I'm not sure what it is.
the cup, the earpiece, and the glasses, everything would have been in reverse.
Wasn't one of the dialogue have a multiple option?
Oh, wait a minute, hang on a second.
Yeah, we already
If
pressed
everything
it.
was... No, wait a minute, hang on a second. Can you show me the victim's face again?
Bardock?
It's on his left ear.
Yeah. If it were looking in a mirror, that would be on his right, no?
Yeah.
His left eye, left eardrum is ruptured. I suppose. Let me make sure there's no evidence I'm missing, but I think you might be onto something.
I feel like that's just something's off with that the statement and the...
Where he was sitting
How-
makes no
what
sense that he
kind-
would see it.
What kind of mirror are you looking at to see
Literally,
something like
yeah.
that?
It's a big mirror.
The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we? Oh. Go ahead, Jingo. If you're still here.
The boy was wearing this earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his back. No question, you can look me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt.
So to summarize, we were told both the HMD and the earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw all that as a reflection in the mirror, it means both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side.
Exactly. No, you see, monsieur. Not that you think about it. It's not so hard, no?
Nuh-uh. Fortunately, that's where we run into a monumental contradiction with the facts. If Mr. Kudo really did see everything in a mirror, why is the HMD now on the wrong side of his head?
Robber.
Hold up. Mr. Wright is correct. If the witness genuinely observed the victims reflected in a mirror, then we would expect the victim's eyepiece to have been over his right eye.
Hold on a second. How bitter. Try, you should have a taste of this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time.
Are we talking about your coffee or something completely different?
You don't understand the way the witness thinks. You remember this, I presume?
I broke the vase. Apology. Yeah, you mean Kudo's sworn testimony.
Exactly. The old man has one very grievous habit, other than throwing seeds anyway. The more of an impression something makes, the more muddled his mind makes it. And what's the most striking thing about Mr. Elg?
Morgan.
Yeah, clearly it's the victim's eyepiece.
And that's my point. The old man strikes again. Mr. Elg's HMD made a big impression on the old man.
Like me.
I saw the earpiece and those newfangled spectacles he was wearing. Oh yes, they were both on his left ear. Do you hear? His left ear.
Good
Well
impression.
Oh god, it was a good impression.
Wow, I really thought he was old CD for a moment there.
Actually,
He's good.
That's not how I speak.
I'm Morgan.
I must agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in much of his testimony.
Bad luck, Javi. Looks like the boil of a contradiction you found is just a rash.
Damn it.
A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds, nor can it lie. So, what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong.
Oh, we'll fill
Go
you.
on, tell the court. We're all ears.
Oh, really? I can explain. Please, if you will, look at the plan of our restaurant. Hello, is everyone sitting comfortably? The mirror, it was the middle of the restaurant divided into two halves. There's only one seat from which you could have seen an image of the victim. That was the seat at the table next to the victim. That's where the old man was sitting. After a terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so it was not in the way. But naturally, I did not touch anything else.
Bruh. Shit's full of holes.
I see no problems with the explanation we have just heard. The table next to the victims, Mr. Kudo could have seen the victim in the mirror.
What a naughty little coquette I am, confusing all the mans like this.
Don't worry about it. We can keep up, except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over there again.
God, I hate this game. And that guy.
You said you didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror. Are you quite sure about that?
Volontiers, of course.
Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please.
I'm on it.
Alright.
Let's press a bit. So, run this by me again. The mirror was here, correct? Ahem. Oh. We, really?
Broke coughed at his own line.
Because if I were you, I wouldn't have put a mirror there. It would be in the way.
Look who's talking, Trite.
Huh?
You're obstructing my view, among other things.
But this is my seat.
Tresbien's charm is that it gives you the impression that you're the only customer. Temporarily placing a mirror in that spot would hardly be in the way.
Unlike you.
Unlike you, Trite.
Dang it.
I told you, Monsieur Le Mirror was here, in the middle of the restaurant.
And where would that be?
Oh la la, look how you lean towards me. I always attract the younger boys. Maybe I should keep you in suspense a little longer.
Morgan.
Sorry, I was... Mr. Armstrong, tell the court what you know at once. Very distracted.
I attract the older ones too, you know, handsome. Shall I tease you too?
Oh.
Bailiff?
Correct.
I'm already seeing a very hot someone, so I'm afraid you'll be waiting for a long time.
I bet she has mucha cream skin and a cappuccino perfume.
What do you mean by that, Maya?
Yeah, I told you there was only one seat from which you could have seen.
So why can you only see the victim from that particular seat?
Mais monsieur, it is obvious, no? If you look at the plan, you will understand. The victim would have been reflected in a mirror like this. If you were sitting at a table next to him, you would see everything, no?
So that's the seat old Seedy was sitting at that day. When the poisoning happened.
The old man was sitting on the table next to the victim? Why does that seem kind of odd? I feel like that's already wrong.
Yeah, there's something wrong here.
Sorry, I'm just looking at stuff. Apron.
Yeah, hang on a second. That's
Oh wait,
not
the
right.
vase is there.
Yeah, the vase is there, but didn't he say something about
It definitely
in his
broke.
apology?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's. So wait, let's go back to that third statement then.
Was that the seat next to the victim if the old man was sitting?
That's not correct.
Now, is there evidence? No, there isn't evidence. It's just a vase. This seems wrong.
Let's show the crime
This
photo
dude's
then.
tripping, bro. Tripping. Oh, let's fucking go. Let's go, chat. We don't miss. This piece of evidence contradicts with the testimony we have heard, Your Honor.
The crime photo?
That is correct. This photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist.
What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
Should not exist. Sounds like you're describing yourself, Trite.
Now then, if the defense would please clarify its statement. What is the something that should not exist in this photo?
For her,
Right there.
I think it's pretty obvious that this is what should not be in the picture.
The vase? What possible connection does this have to do with the witness's testimony?
Your Honor, I'm telling you that there should have been no vase on this table. Because it very clearly contradicts with this piece of evidence right here. There's one thing that was clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was sitting on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as the court can see, there's an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why? Because Mr. Kudo was not in fact sitting at the table next to the victim at all.
Objection. Don't be an idiot, Trite. That's impossible. That seat's the only one Kudo could have seen the victim's reflection from.
Exactly.
Huh?
There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in Trebian that day. Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie.
Objection. Don't try to confuse the court, Trite. Obviously, the witness cleaned up the vase, while the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene.
Objection. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Godot, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary in his own words. I did not touch anything else except the mirror. Shit. Chug, chug, chug.
Well, what do you have to say to yourself?
I was right. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day.
In light of this revelation, we turn back to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in an ear that which he couldn't hear?
You only get one shot in life. There's no turning back. If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't there, Trite, then this problem is all yours. How do you explain what the old man saw?
If I can answer this, then it'll be that much closer to the truth. I can feel it.
Are you gonna be okay? Are you really gonna solve this contradiction, Hobby?
There's more than just one contradiction, Maya.
Huh? What do you mean?
Remember what Maggie told us. There was another man at the victim's table. And there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimony. I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up.
Well,
Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
Of course, Your Honor. The reason behind all the contradictions in Mr. Kudo's testimony is simple. Oh shit. The ear doctor made a mistake.
Oof.
Oh, that third one's hilarious.
The victim was a big phony, chat. I don't think it's that one.
Liar, liar, plans
That's-
for hire.
The victim is still alive.
His
Ooh.
pants on fire, Patrick.
Clearly, Mr. Kudo made a mistake.
Mr. Trite,
Weren't we
you're the
just
one who
arguing
brought
about
up all these contradictions.
And
If you're trying to tell us the old man just made a mistake, we can wrap this up right now with a guilty verdict. To go.
How about it, Mr. Wright? Should I have just declare your client guilty?
Is that the best you could come up with, Hobby?
oh shit, my bad. I'm dumb. I'm goofy. I'm stupid. It was me. I'm the one who made a mistake.
I'll give you one more chance, Mr. Wright. Okay, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah.
The music cut off. I got scared that it would be like, yeah, no.
It's over. I don't think the ear doctor made a mistake, so we're just probably gonna say the victim was a phony. That seems weird.
All right.
We're flying by the seat of our pants here again.
I'll take the L. This case is riddled with contradictions. And yet, there's a very simple answer that clears all of them up.
And what's that?
The incident Mr. Kudo witnessed, the incident the victim experienced, were two completely different events.
What?
Yes, sir. The victim that Mr. Kudo saw wasn't Glenn Elg at all. It was an imposter. A phony pretending to be Mr. Elg. Obviously, unlike the victim, there was nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing the earpiece in his left ear by mistake.
Who keeps giving those cups?
We'll never know.
The court budget is in shambles from all these cups of coffee.
Order! In the court, settle down or I'll clear the courtroom.
Quiet, Gramps.
I'll
Why don't you
fucking
clear
kill
out of
you.
here, huh?
Yo, he's mad.
I'll throw my fucking hammer at you.
Right. Are you saying that Mr. Kudo saw was a setup?
Indeed. Someone pretended to be Glenn Elg and acted out the whole coffee poisoning, all for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one Mr. Victor Kudo.
Objection. Get real, Trite. Why would anyone want to do that?
Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Kudo was most insistent about in his testimony was another appearance.
The serving girl brought him a cappuccino, but she put something in it. That's the serving girl, right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well.
So hard to believe, but...
There was one and only one reason to show Mr. Kudo this fake poisoning. To show Maggie Bird in the act of poisoning the coffee.
Objection. Are you insinuating that the waitress in the old man's story was a fake as well? It's true that there were no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but it's also true that the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening.
That's right. Well, witness, your restaurant really is such a... We'll talk about it.
That's you.
No, you would have known about it, correct?
Oh la la! This is most difficult for me.
Objection. It's not difficult at all. It's quite simple, actually. All you have to do is testify. You are under oath, after all. Was there, in fact, a phony at Trebien that day? The defense demands Senator Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happened.
I'm getting overhead.
The defense request for additional testimony is accepted. We will accurately explain in detail the events of the restaurant that day.
Ooh. Oy. The victim, Monsieur Elg, he comes to my restaurant alone. I remember the old man arrived not long after him. There were no customers. When he got word of you won the lottery, Mr. Elg became very excited. It was approximately 5 minutes later the poisoning incident occurred. No, there was no time for Phony to do the acting.
Just so we're clear, there was no mirror in the restaurant, right?
Je vous demande pardon. Forgive me, Your Honor. I lied because I wanted this mess to be cleared up quickly.
What you have just done is commit perjury, Senator. I will decide how to punish you later.
Oui.
Bailiff, cut the penis off. For now, we will have your cross-examination now, Mr. Wright, if you please.
Took that perjury charge a bit too serious for bottom surgery. I'm guessing he'll be in more serious trouble after this cross-examination.
I need photos of Spider-Man.
All right, let's see if we can find any contradictions.
Was he alone at his table as well?
Mais oui, I saw them from the kitchen.
Yet the defendant, Miss Bird, remembers it differently. She swears there was another man at the victim's table.
Objection. Unfortunately for you, Trite, yesterday's witness also testified that the victim was alone. You know, seeing you squirm like that reminds me of a certain coffee's bittersweet bite.
What kind of coffee's he been drinking?
I need
Coffee,
backup!
it's love that's bittersweet.
Your mind say that makes her seem wise all of a sudden. Sorry.
We're losing Javi.
Remember? Wait, did I already do this one? Short-term
You did the
memory
first
loss.
one.
Short-term memory loss is serious. By old man, you mean Victor Kudo, is that correct?
Oui, he comes here often for my special coffee.
I drank your coffee once, Mr. Armstrong. It's special, I'll give you that. It's worth a sip just for the experience.
Damn.
Oh, you're making me so happy, monsieur. You are the most welcome. Oh,
I said it was worth one sip
skipped
and
my
nothing
line.
more.
Who's gonna
you
ask?
skipped my...
So old Mr. Kudo arrived at the restaurant around the same time as the victim. Maybe I should ask about his arrival in more detail. Don't ask anything, just shut the hell up. What time was it? Out of curiosity, about what time was it when Mr. Kudo had arrived?
Oh, no. I cannot remember, monsieur.
Morgan.
Yeah, I believe you were told by a witness yesterday. I wasn't texting Echo. Oh, God forbid.
Oh
Get
shit.
off your phone.
Oui, gumshoe.
I don't know if Sam's still here. Sam is still here. Sam, read this real quick. Dam's dead. It's over. I'm skipping.
Look at that profile picture. Of course they're
Oh,
dead.
thank God, it was only one line. We're good.
Rhyme.
Go, Morgan.
Right.
Rhyme.
The
Oh,
whoops.
it's me. Does
Didn't
the
say
perhaps
that line.
George remember witness?
Oh my God, I went sleeping at the wheel.
The
Sorry.
incident happened about 20 minutes after he arrived. So the victim must have arrived between 2 p.m. and 2:10 p.m., no?
Just after 2, huh?
Thank you for the help. You might jog in my memory, monsieur. You are wonderful.
I can sit here and do nothing now, can I?
You sure good.
So the time of day will be added to the witness testimony.
Oui, monsieur judge. Everything I do it for you.
Si bien, that's French, isn't it? Bailiff, get the gun.
Please, at least one person's in a good mood. I'm struggling.
He's even humming a little song to himself.
God, I hate this.
He's singing his murder song.
Does this have anything to do with anything?
I don't believe so.
I have this weird feeling of I hate voicing Armstrong, but I take like every joy out of doing it.
Oh, wait a minute. The old man had arrived, but this is at 1:30? That's weird. Because then he would have popped off at a different time. Alright, I'm gonna keep this up. Are you absolutely sure about the time? Ahem.
When I think really hard, I am sure it was up to 2 you. It is the time I stopped serving the lunch menu.
Morgan.
Quite right. I always break for lunch when the restaurants are serving their specials. I've been known to wind up a case early just to make it on time.
Oh, that's terrible. You should never get between a hungry judge and their lunch.
Turkey sandwiches. Oh, would you look at that? It's almost lunchtime already.
Witness, get on with your testimony, please.
Sandwiches.
The judge is on a speed run mode.
Literally, speedrun pace. So the only customers were Mr. Kudo and the victim.
Any percent.
Objection. How many times do you need to ask the same thing, Trite? You'd never catch me drinking the same blend twice.
What? That doesn't sound right at all.
You're trying to establish the presence of a phony victim in the restaurant, but you're wasting your time. You can't grind birdseed to make coffee, if you catch my drift.
But there's a hole in this testimony somewhere, I'm sure of it. Did you see the victim? Or did you see him?
No, I was in the kitchen, but I heard him. I remember him shouting, yes, $500,000.
Presumably the defendant heard that too, then, correct?
Maggie? She looked like a poor little frightening doll.
What about Mr. Kudo?
That old man choked on some birdseed that got stuck in his throat.
Seems we have another incident on our hands.
And what were you doing at that point? Without any customers, you must not have had time to kill. Or you must have had time to kill.
I am a multi-talented woman, monsieur.
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
This is the renowned chef John Armstrong and the tragic poet Clarice Armstrong.
Clarice?
I was writing a poem, an angry tale of a chef in $500,000 in debt. Cooking for a man who won $500,000 of a lottery. It is called Pourquoi, and means why. Perhaps I could recite it for the court?
Please don't. No. Please stop.
So non-binary then.
This is a raid. We didn't read this one.
Well, we could also stage
You
an
contacted the
error,
police
yes,
as soon as
maybe
the
we don't
incident
know.
occurred, is that right?
Ask the old man to call for the payphone.
By your own argument, Trite. The purpose of this phony's victim's performance was so the old man would see it. In other words, once the incident occurred, this opportunity would completely disappear.
Yeah, it seems the shadow of the doubt has been lifted, n'est-ce pas?
I guess Mr. Armstrong is connected to the case, huh?
Absolutely. Someone was impersonating Mr. Elgin. I refuse to believe he was oblivious. He was there the whole time, after all.
But if you're right, wouldn't Maggie have noticed too?
She fell unconscious when the incident occurred, remember?
Ah, you mean that's when the phony staged his act?
Well, we'll know for sure once I find a hole in this testimony, which I think I did find. The old man arrived after 2. There were no other customers. When the word got in when the Mr. Elgin very excited. It was approximately 5 minutes later that the poison occurred.
There was that one dialogue that gives you multiple choice. Maybe each of them gives you.
No, that is the
you know-
second one now.
Oh yeah, it was added. It was added.
It wasn't added. It replaced the second
Yeah,
testimony.
it replaced it. It replaced
Oh, it
it.
replaced it.
Yeah, we're. Uh-oh.
I remember the old man arrived not after 2, just after. I mean, that seems important.
Yeah.
Maybe not the old man, but there were no other
Maybe we-
customers.
Did we
maybe
argue on that one? Because it got replaced, but did we like hold it on that one?
We can't go back to it. It's been replaced.
No, but if we did argue on this one since it got updated,
Oh, I'm pretty sure we read it. Yeah, let's
I mean
check
the only way to know is to use spam and see if.
it. Yeah, this has been read. Yeah, this has
I
been
feel
read.
like something is off.
It's approximately 5 minutes later, the poisoning incident occurred. After he won. That doesn't coincide.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry, I think it has something to do.
Maybe it has something to do with the flyer, yeah.
Yeah, so the flyer literally says 1:30, right? Every Monday.
Yeah.
But
So it would
then
be 5 minutes later.
Galaxy take
5 minutes later, he would have got poisoned.
Oh,
But the old
you got
man,
it, Morgan.
but the old man won the lottery, and it was at 2 not long after that that the old man arrived.
Yeah, do the poster on this one.
Okay, that seems right.
Yeah. Because at 2 p.m. But like, oh, he was. There we go.
We definitely had the right evidence.
Oh,
Good shit.
Afraid I finally got you, Mr. Armstrong.
Oh, quoi? What do you mean?
At the time in question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was called Millionaire Radio. Each week they announced the winning numbers of the $500,000 lottery ticket.
Oui, that must be the show mon. Was listening to.
I can't see any problem with this testimony, Mr. Wright.
Hey, your voice sounds weird. Anyway,
Don't worry about it. Frog in my throat.
you say the victim arrived at your restaurant after 2 p.m., is that right?
Oui, I'm sure of it. I remember it perfectly now. I know it was a time because I have just finished serving the lunch menu.
Get to the point, Trite, if you have one.
I sure do. That show is broadcast live at 1:30 p.m., and it claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life.
It's on the air at 1:30.
Now, supposedly the victim made some noise when it was announced that he won. And yet, I don't believe his cry of joy could have occurred after 2 p.m. because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time.
No!
This victim we've been told about has done nothing but the impossible. Listening to the radio with a ruptured eardrum, catching a show that was already over, there's only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. This victim was an imposter, acting out the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murder. Turn my music up. Yes, there was 2 Glen Elgs at Trey Bien that day. The real Glen Elg, now dead, having been poisoned by the real killer, and the phony Glen Elg, acting out the events for Mr. Kudo to witness.
Certainly seems that way. I mean, if that wasn't the case, how could you explain the time discrepancy?
Objection. Quite a performance, Trite. You were almost on a roll. But sadly, you lack the rock-hard foundation of rhythm to build your song.
What do you mean by this? Music Theory 101 what?
You need to play
Let's
Atsunomiku.
recap. According to your imaginative theory, it's now just after 2 p.m. The phony Elg is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain then where the real Glen Elg is?
I don't believe I have to spell this out for the court. However, at that time, the real Glen Elg was already dead.
That's certainly the obvious conclusion.
Objection. Thank you, Trite. That's exactly what I was hoping you would say.
What?
Now, I presume you can prove this theory of yours. Can you explain where the missing corpse went to?
The missing corpse?
According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. If that customer was the phony Glen Elg, then where did a killer hide the body of the real victim?
Oh, God.
Slam. The prosecution has a valid point, Mr. Wright. If your theory is to stand up to examination by the court, you must provide us with proof by answering the prosecution's question. Where did the killer hide the body?
Yes, Your Honor.
No conjecture, Trite. Let's hear some facts for once. Show the court a piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden.
Evidence?
What's with the intense pressure in here all of a sudden? My microphone was muted.
Thought I had him with that contradiction. But he's turned it all around and backed me into a corner instead.
Well, Mr. Wright, the court will now hear the defense's theory and evidence. First, where was the body of the real Mr. L concealed?
Well,
where could it have been hidden?
now that I think about it,
I don't think it could have been outside.
where did we find the bottle? Where did we find his ear medication again?
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
So that would logically mean that his body is hiding in Tres Bien, no?
It has to be in the place. There's no way it's out of it. Someone would have noticed.
If someone would have noticed.
It's got to be inside.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
It would have been too dangerous to take the body outside, obviously. The body must have been hidden somewhere else inside Tres Bien.
Interesting. But where could a body have been hidden inside a restaurant? Perhaps you would care to show the court on these plans, Mr. Wright, Mr. Harvey?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm about to pull something out of my ass. Check it.
What?
The body was hidden here.
I see.
It's a supposition. But the real question is, can you back it up? Where's the evidence that proves the body was hidden in that location?
Medicine bottle.
Clearly.
Damn. It's that simple.
Senator Armstrong, do you recognize this bottle?
No. No. I have never seen that ugly bottle before my eyes. I only use the very best bottle, monsieur. This highest quality only for me, that I made the fuck up.
Where was that bottle found, Mr. Wright?
Interestingly enough, Your Honor, it was found in the kitchen of Tres Bien. Smug face intensifies.
Quoi? But I only ever use the best bottles for my aromatherapy oils.
This bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Senator Armstrong. No, it contains a medication.
What kind of medication?
I'm sure everyone remembers, don't they? That Mr. Ugg visited, I'm not reading that, clinic and given it a medication that day.
Like that word.
You can't be serious.
Turn my headphones up. The defense had the contents of the bottle analyzed, and I have the lab results right here. The contents of the bottle matched the prescription that was given to Mr. L. Glen Elg's murderer hid the body in the restaurant's kitchen, at which time this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, didn't you say you were in the kitchen? Yes, you know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird. However, you were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back.
No!
Jesus Christ, order! This is an extraordinary development. What is it? Did you murder the man, Glen Elg?
Never. I could not do such a horrible thing.
Oh, let's go.
Let's get out.
No!
Oh my god.
Mr. Godot? You okay?
The bitterness. Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee.
Oh.
That's one of my rules.
Do you have the slightest idea how many cups you've had by now?
And I like to do the same to the person who lied to me. I like to take them down with my empty cup. Listen up, chef. How about a brand new flavor in your ear? My age-deficient friend.
Je vous demande pardon. Please, you must hear me out. It is a trap. Listen to me, por favor.
No. Yo hablo español, Mr. Armstrong, and por favor is Spanish.
Damn. Real.
I'm only going to ask you once. Did you do it?
No, absolutely no. I simply.
Let's hear it. You've got one shot, right, Gramps?
Witness, the court will permit you the chance to make one final statement. If you lie under oath again, Mr. Godot's coffee will kill you. As does my gavel. I'm ready.
It is clear.
What do they always say in movies? I've got a bad feeling about this. And in Marvel 3.
Very well. Begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong. And don't you lie!
No lying, chat.
Yeah, sure.
It is true, I had the body in the kitchen. A man forced me to do it, I had no choice. I had to like his women because it was a reason why I could not refuse. But I did not kill him, I swear, you must believe me.
You were forced. By who?
I cannot say, or I will be erased.
Let's try a different question then. When Mr. Elk died, was he really the only person at the table?
I need backup!
There was.
Oh.
There was you, Javi.
Oh shit.
Huh?
Oh.
I knew it. It was me. I mean...
Maggie's telling the truth.
Yeah, bam. You may cross-examine the witness now, Mr. Wright.
There's just one more thing I need to do. I gotta break this guy and get him to tell us the name of the real killer. Check yourself.
I am checking.
Alright, it's time to ask the questions. Did you carry the body by yourself?
We are Karen. I carried Maggie too.
Guess you are kinda buff.
When she saw the victim collapse, she failed.
Failed?
Fainted. It's okay.
I could not leave her like this.
But why did you hide the bodies? A man.
What man? Who was he?
No, I cannot say it. I fear for my life.
He's really scared.
You really gotta put words in his mouth, Javi.
Yeah, you're right. If I won't tell him, if he won't tell me, I'll tell him.
Why would you go along with this man? So I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I have a feeling I know what it is. And what reason would that be, Mr. Armstrong?
You know, monsieur.
Yes?
Surely you cannot expect a young maiden to talk about such an embarrassment.
Maiden, you never mind.
And a little bit, yeah.
You don't have to read.
Outdated.
I can finish with the cross-examination without... I can't finish the cross-examination without establishing his reason. So I'll just have to prove it with evidence. Alright, we don't have to read all this. I already know.
Alright, so let's go back to...
Right
the one where...
Oh.
Hey, stop objecting my phrase.
No, I'm doing it. You have $500,000 debt. Do you not?
$500,000? Is this true, Senator?
Oui, je suis désolé. I was weak and I borrowed the money.
This is Senator Armstrong's Achilles heel. And that's why you couldn't refuse anything asked of you by this man.
That man.
Detective Gumshoe. Sorry.
Mia Fey.
I feel like
Hang
you
on a second.
There you go.
I would have been able to say no to Gumshoe.
Right? Anyway,
Okay.
the fanboys aside for Gumshoe, a $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark, and you had no way of paying him back, did you not? That's why you were forced to do anything this man told you to do.
Oui, it is as you say.
Mr. Armstrong.
The tigre. He told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous. On the day in question, he was meeting the victim to demand zero he paid his loan. I don't know why it happened like that. I just did what he told me to. I had no choice. I carried my body and my unconscious Maggie out of the dining area and into the kitchen. After that, I just tried to forget what I'd seen.
I think we can now safely say that the man who forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tigre.
I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. The poison and the lottery ticket were found in the defendant's apron pocket. Was that your doing as well?
No, I knew nothing about that. Making it look like it was Maggie who had done it. I was not. It is despicable. Wrong accent.
Bam. Mr. Godot, you will summon this Furio Tigre as a witness. I doubt that could be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow.
Cool.
30 minutes.
What?
The trial will go on. I'll see to it myself.
Huh?
I need half an hour to get that guy on the stand. Not a minute more.
How the
that's good.
fuck?
Don't sit back and relax yet, trite. No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. This trial could still go either way.
I mean, damn, alright. Your request is granted, Mr. Godot. We will take a 30-minute recess. We will resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand. Until then, court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess.
Damn, he's just goaded
Oh.
like that.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I'll get
You
the...
shaved half an hour off of what I was calculated. That's cool.
Yeah, it was short.
Okay, cool. That's
Alright.
perfect. I'm down with the leave here because I need to do
Yeah,
something.
that's a good stopping point. Wow.
That's perfect. That is literally perfect.
That is.
Godot is the one guy that could go 7 minutes is all I need to break this testimony.
Alright,
I am glad I'm not the only one who thought of Whisker.
Alright, we can continue this tomorrow. 30 minutes. Huh?
7 minutes.
That's
7 minutes
crazy.
is all I can spare to play
7
with you.
minutes. 7 minutes is all the time I have.
That's crazy. No, he pulled up. He's not afraid. He's never afraid. Okay.
He's gonna throw coffee cups at him.
Well, that being said, we are gonna send you over to Devon, who's playing Minecraft.
Well,
Thank you guys. Great cast today as usual. You guys held it
It was
together.
fun.
Fun stuff. We'll
Yeah.
coordinate some stuff for the next session, which probably won't be till it cannot be Wednesday.
Damn it.
Wednesday is Kaya's birthday, so I won't be streaming.
That makes
Kaya's
sense.
birthday, let's go.
Kaya's B-Day. Yep.
Yeah.
So tomorrow Siege, and then a break on Wednesday. So I will see you
Alright.
guys probably Thursday, and we'll coordinate in the patron chat.